Life and lifestyle, another market recap. It is Friday, September the 10th. Technically in remembrance of those that we lost in September 11th. Condolences to everyone involved in that situation. So today's market was meh. I didn't really do any bad trades today. I just didn't have the best timing, but the market wasn't really in my favor either, which is what happens sometimes. So first thing first, stock market playlist, 30 resources for $30. Get the merch, Life and Lifestyle merch. Follow me on IG and Twitter. Links of everything is in the description below. So today I took about 8 trades, and of those 8, 2 of them broke even and the rest were red. I was done by 12, so some of the movement you see isn't really conducive to what was happening because I got out way before the market decided to do what it did. Much to my dismay, I looked over a couple of trades I had closed out as losers, and one of them in particular was now a winner. But hey, you don't know what you don't know. It's a little frustrating when you're right but you're wrong on your timing. That can really hurt you. But hey, you don't need to have emotions when trading. You got to trade like a robot, and robots don't flinch when they make mistakes. So let's go over the trades for the day. AMD. Wait, no, that wasn't the first trade of the day, was it? No, that wasn't the first trade. Did I? Where'd I put that? Here we go. These are the trades of the day. My bad, I had the wrong chart up. All right, Lyft. Lyft. I took Lyft around the call entry right here. Early call 51.12, real call 51.24. Lyft popped up for a second, and then the entire market turned red, and then Lyft reversed. I got out of Lyft right here for a 10% loss. I lost $2 on Lyft from 20 to 18. That trade was I just went against the market. Now, granted, the market wasn't red when I got in this trade, but as the market turned red, I just got out of everything and was like, you know what, let me just walk away or see if I could play the downside. NVIDIA, I took a 240 call right around here. No, I think it was right around here. Waiting for NVIDIA to pop. NVIDIA went up to about here, and then NVIDIA reversed, fell, and I got out. Let me turn it to a 15-minute. I got out right here for a 9% loss from 43 to 39, so I lost $4 here. So I'm down $6 on the day. The reason I say I didn't do any bad trades is because I cut my losses very quickly. It's just that I had nothing but losses really, and my winnings didn't really cover them. Granted, one of my winning trades I'll go over in a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself, but one of my winning trades was in my favor, but it moved too quick. So that's another thing. So NVIDIA was an L. I did play NVIDIA a second time right around here, because NVIDIA had already died and it started to come back up. I was looking to play NVIDIA for puts around here, but my put entry is down here. And I've learned from the past few days to don't jump into anything. If it hasn't hit my triggers, I'm not taking a trade. I don't care what it does. So I had a put trigger way down there. It didn't get anywhere near it, so there's no need for me to play a put. Granted, it was put city today because the whole market was tanking. But none of my triggers on the put side hit for the stocks I was watching, so I didn't take any puts until later on. So I took a secondary try in the video right here at the end of the day, last trade of the day, from 93, and I jumped in around here at around $93. I was glad I got a good price because I learned yesterday that I should definitely be more stubborn in the price I get. Whereas with it's mostly because of the options. With options, you don't need to chase. So let's say you wanted to get it for $100. After it goes up about $5, just don't take it no more. I'm going to give myself like a $3 to $5 chase, depending on the volatility. I would say no more than 10%, but for this particular stock, 10% was too big of a move. So I would say 5% or less fluctuation. The 10% works better when it's a cheaper contract, like a $20 contract. You could do a $22 chase. But if it's 100, don't chase at 110 unless you know it's moving. But the way the market was moving, there was too much room for me to play with. So I got in at 93 and I got out early right here at 88. I got out with what's that, $5 loss. Yeah, I lost $5 there. So I'm down $11 on the day. And as you see in the video, died right after that. So I got out just in time. This orange bar, well, this isn't orange, this is gold. This gold bar is where my real stop loss would have been. Because I was like, what if I gave myself a little more time and I did the full 10%? Because this was the most expensive ticker I've taken all week, I think. And I would have lost it anyway. So getting out early wasn't a bad thing on that trade. So that was not bad trades, just negatives. Neo. I took a YOLO call on Neo around here for $5. It's all or nothing. I didn't really care. It's only $5. That call is down by half, but whatever. We'll see what Neo does next week. I'm not tripping on that. AMD. I took a 95 put on AMD around, what was it? Around here. As AMD started to die. I got into a put right here. $95 put. Yeah, and around this time is when the market started to reverse, so I got out right here for a break even, 17 to 17. It went as high as like 18, I think, which is like, 9% or something, but it didn't move enough. Came back up, and as you see, after I had left, it died for real, and now that same call is at 30. So that was a 50%, 17, 8. That's like a 70% trade had I caught it. Had I been watching in the aftermarket, after I left it, I'm usually done by 12. Had I watched all day, which I didn't feel like doing because I was like, you know what, this market is shitty. Let me just stop and walk away from the charts. But had I done that, I might have been able to see this a secondary time and catch it on a secondary death. But hey, you don't know what you don't know, like I said. So that's a break even, not a bad trade, just wrong timing. Sono, this is the one that I'm a little disappointed in. I took a full size 5 contracts. At the 35 put, I got in around here. Right at the point before it even got to the entry. I got in at the perfect timing. I got in the $35 put for $18. And it went down, and let me put this on a 15-minute. And I will say I flubbed this one a little bit, because right around here, it was up over 20%. But by the time I put in the sell order, it had already reversed. So it happened really quickly. This is where having a pre-sale is in your favor. So if I would have had a few contracts to sell already at that price, I would have got hit and it would have came back. But I didn't see that happening. I was watching the chart, a reversal, and I got out right here for a break even. So Sono, in my opinion, was a bad trade. I didn't time it right. Because Sono then decided to run up real quickly. So I got out at the right time before it did that and killed me. Then it reversed and came back down. And Sono, let me see where it is now. The $35 put is now at $25. So a lot of my trades weren't wrong. And as I get more capital and more confidence, I'll be more willing to let it ride a day or two. Normally I'm day trading. If the price goes against me, I'm out of there before it even goes anywhere else. My old style of options trading was, give it a week or two. which may or may not be a good trading style, but it chopped me up definitely. So this style, I was like, let me watch it, let me get out early, and then if I can catch it again. In this case, I wasn't watching again, so I didn't catch it again, but I could have. Next trade, Uber. I took a $38 put on Uber around here. Now this one, I'm kind of breaking my rules a bit, but Uber had fallen so much, and it was around here is where an early put probably would be if there was one. I think the put might have been around here really, but I was like, well, let me just catch a little bit early. I'll put a short stop on it. So I got in here, Uber, the $38 put for 24 bucks. I got in and went down to here. I think it went up about 5-10%. Then it reversed with the market. As you see, most of my trades were in the right vein, just at the wrong timing, which is something I have to work on better, is my timing. And also some other things I'll mention in a minute. Uber reversed, so I got out right here for $3. I lost $3 on Uber, 24 to 21. So I'm down like 12, 15 bucks on a day, something like that. Citigroup put. Now this put, I did not time this one right at all. Actually, no, let me not say that. 6750 put. Yeah. I got this put for 35 bucks right around here, right when it hit it. So I got in at the right time. Then the market reversed, just like all the other markets did. They reversed on me. And I got out right here for a $2 loss from 35 to 33. I lost 6%. So I'm down like 17 bucks on the day. And then this same contract is currently at 43. So that would have been a 20%er. Once again, my trade was right. It was just at the wrong time. And SPRT died. I was watching SPRT. I took a swing on this around here at 23 with a stop loss at 22, and it hit it. So I lost 10 bucks on that, but I'm not really going to count that because that wasn't an option play. SPRT recently had a merger. They've been a meme stock over the past few weeks, and I figured, hey, if it ran to 60 before, maybe I can catch it and run it to 60 again, but it didn't happen. And yeah, those are the trades for today. So lessons for today. Lesson number 1, I have to pick closer strikes. I see that as one of my main faults, really, is I have to pick a closer strike. This 240 call was too far out the money. I should have probably picked the 235. Matter of fact, actually, that's what this was. This was a 235 call right here that died on me. If it was a 240 call, it would have died a lot faster. Excuse me. Get a little libation there. So, game plan for next week, I'm going to pick closer strikes, and I'm going to be even more picky with my trades. So going forward, I will only pick a strike that is within the top 3 volume of the strikes offered, and I'm only picking strikes within 10 points of the stock. So what that looks like on the options chain is 20 is the most I'll do. Before I was doing up to 50 to try to pick a strike price. Here you see way down here, 30,000 people bought a $90 call for $1. If you see up here, 10,000 people bought a $40 put for $3, which is very high volume, but let's face it, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to pick within 10. So if I was going to play Citi again on the put side, I would have to pick between 70 and 65. And then on the call, I had to pick between 70 and 74.50. I can't go any lower. If there's nothing there for me to pick, I'm not picking it. That is my new strategy, because I'm noticing a lot of my trades are winning trades, but they don't activate my strike. For example, what was the one I did yesterday? Was it Bank of America? It was Delta. Yeah. No, it was Bank of America. Bank of America yesterday. Let me pull Bank of America back up. And let me do let's do 5-day, 1 hour. Yeah, you see, yesterday, Bank of America, I got a call around here. And it moved a good bit. It moved almost $1, but my call was so far out the money. My call only moved like 5%. So even though I'm picking cheaper calls to get more benefit, if they're not gonna move like I want them to, it's not a smart move. I'm just losing money day after day after day, which is what you guys have seen. So I think I'm down $100 on the week, which is kind of my average. I usually lose $100 a week. But I haven't lost as badly since I started, really pinpointing my strategy and fixing it. And every week, every few days, I tend to add a new piece to the puzzle. So what I would do going forward is I'll pick closer strikes, the closest I can get that's still within my price range. I will still try to make sure my strikes, my contracts are less than $100, preferably less than 50 if I can find one. If it's not that, maybe 75 or less, but I'm shooting for under 50 for most of my contracts. But if it's something I believe in more, I might do less than 100. And I'll still keep my 10%ers. That's why I was shooting for less than 50, so I can only risk $5 a trade. So I'll shoot for less than 50 up front, and then if not, I'll see about these hundreds. 10% auto stop loss, 50% auto sell. I might actually auto sell at 30% instead of 50%, depending on how these new trades I pick start to go. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do differently. One trader went against me, but then went for me is Ford. I picked Ford like last week to the downside. I got in around here for Ford put, and Ford been traded sideways all day. So I sold it right here for a loss. I got them for $6. I sold them for $3. And now they're at $5. Because Ford is finally dying like it should have. And there's a strong chance Ford is going to be under 12.50 at least on Monday, which would probably put my strikes, at a break even or higher. But hey, you don't know what you don't know. It really is fucking annoying. Gonna have a human moment here. It is really annoying when the stocks don't go in your favor, but the market is the market. You don't know what you don't know. Like I watch the charts, I plot the movements, I pick the lines, but the stock's still gonna do whatever the fuck it feels like doing. So you just gotta take your bloody days, take your L's, and turn these L's into W's, which is totally what Sono was. Sono was totally a W. I just picked the bad price. If I picked maybe a 37, let me see. If I picked 37 put, yeah. But now the 35 is up to 25. 37 is up even more. So yeah, I just gotta be closer. Just be closer, be smarter, and be more vigilant. And that's all I got. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this journey, listening, and watching me learn day by day. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And again, RP to those that lost their lives in that tragic thing in 9/11. Support the troops and all that good shit. It's kind of ironic. The whole reason we're over there, we went over there, was all this time ago, and now we're leaving. And now they're like, we should go back. I'm like, y'all better not go back. But hey, that's enough for me. Y'all have a good weekend. God bless.